For a long time, I have felt like the world around me expects perfection. Not just effort, not just growth, but perfection. My family comes from generations of people who survived by being strong, quiet, and practical. They've worked early, they worked hard, and they didn't show emotion. And sometimes, without meaning to, they expect me to fit into that same mold. However, I'm not built that way. I am an emotional, sensitive, creative, kind, and caring person who is deeply affected by pressure. And that doesn't make me weak. Instead, it makes me human. When people tell me, you need to talk about your future, or you need to decide fast, my body doesn't hear guidance. Instead, it hears urgency, fear, running out of time, quote unquote, and that shuts me down. I do not avoid my future, not because I care. I avoid those conversations because they overwhelm me. I need time to think, to process, to breathe. I need calm, not pressure. I need support, not speed. I have learned and taken real steps toward my future, such as volunteering for years, working in caregiving environments, going to college for almost about 2 years, planning to transfer to Worcester State University into a different college, building creative worlds, and discovering who I am. I am not lost. Instead, I am growing. I'm learning what kind of life fits me the best. Not the life my grandparents live. Not the life my parents live. Not the life that belongs to me. I want a future where my sensitivity isn't a flaw, where my creativity isn't a distraction, and where my emotions aren't something to hide. Instead, I want a future that feels like mine, that is expressive, meaningful, and aligned with who I am. Additionally, I am allowed to talk about it when I am ready because I am permitted to choose my own pace because my future is not a race. Instead, it is a path I am building step by step with honesty, courage, and heart. When I think about my future, I don't picture a single job or a single job title that I am forced to be in or a mold that I want to be in. Instead, I picture a life that feels like me, that is creative, expressive, emotional, and meaningful to me. Also, I see my future where I am not forcing myself into a box that doesn't fit me, but instead building something that grows with me. My path isn't going to look like my grandparents or my parents. And that's not disrespect. Instead, that is the evolution. That is transformation. That is becoming yourself. And I am a part of a new generation with new possibilities. I want a future where my creativity isn't just a hobby, but a foundation to my wants and needs. I want to build worlds through characters, music, acting, stories, and experiences that help people, especially people of all ages, feel safe, understood, and inspire. I want to take my sensitivity, my imagination, and my emotional depth and turn them into something that matters to me the most. Whether it's performing, composing, designing sensory friendly media, or creating stories that heal, I want my work to come from my heart. I've already started my journey. Like I said, I've already started my journey through being successful in high school, volunteering, caregiving, college leadership, by being a good leader of a club that values different kinds of neurodiversity and allies. In world building through music, art, and acting, I have learned who I am and what I am capable of. I'm not afraid of hard work. Instead, I'm afraid of losing myself in a work that doesn't fit me the most. My future isn't about being perfect. It's about being aligned. It's about choosing a path that would honor my strengths instead of hiding them and seeing them as a flaw. So what do I want to do in the future? I want to create, to perform, and build stories and experiences that make people feel something real, something happy, something even happier to them, something even happier to me. I want to use my sensitivity as a strength, not as a weakness. I want a career that lets me be expressive, imaginative, and emotionally present. Additionally, I am allowed to take my time figuring out the exact shape of my path. Because my future isn't a deadline. It's a journey. I'm building it with intention, courage, and authenticity. The other day, the person who is a celebrity told me something that he told me a little earlier. Just do it. As a meaning of the willingness to take the risk and follow your dreams and make it come true. Make it successful however you want it to be. By putting in the effort and valuing your strengths, you can do it.